been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
Here we are zoomed in at the park here. We're roughly in this area here where this little cursor is moving around. You can see that we're kind of in the back middle of the park. Relatively quiet, but we can hear traffic. And then there's some sort of a helicopter ride that we hear occasionally. The nice thing about the park, the amenities, the real amenities though, are out here. I mean, up and down this street in any direction, there is tons of restaurants, shops, stores, attractions. Here's Magic Moment Resort Kids Club, Museum of Military History. We rode our scooters just up the way here on the sidewalk. There's sidewalks on both sides of the road. Went to Old Town. Old Town was kind of interesting. It's, carnival rides. They have the slingshot. They have, I think, some sort of a Ferris wheel that was there. But go-kart track. I mean, it's not just for kids, though. Ice cream. There's a couple of open air bars, I guess you could say. Just a nice little place to walk through. You basically walk on the streets, or there are sidewalks there if you want. But just really, really cool. But as far as amusement parks, obviously, the place you want to go is Disney, and you can start seeing all the Walt Disney World stuff pop up here. You can see Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. And then I think the furthest we're going to get here is, Magic Kingdom. Here's, Disney's Magic Kingdom right here. So this is only about 13 miles at the most. I think it comes out to about 13 miles. Of course, the Epcot Center, that's closer. You can get to Epcot here. It's about 8 miles. So plenty to do. It's a good place to hang out at. Lots of places to go, but let's go ahead and zoom you out, show you where we're at in Florida overall. Of course, most of you know, pretty much in the middle. Okay, we've been at the park for about a week here, and we thought it'd be a good idea for us to run you around the park real quick, show you what it looks like. You guys can make your own decision on what you think about it. It's not one of our favorites. Let's just leave it at that for us. You may see some reasons why. First of all, the sites are kind of tight, a little bit muddy. Of course, we're in Florida weather, so there's nothing bad about that, except in the heat of the summer. So we're pretty empty right now because we're in between. Memorial Day weekend just happened, so this is our site. The water pressure is not great. There's water outages on and off. So we just fill our freshwater tank and we run with the city water on and our water pump on. But we put it in a dry camping situation so we can have both low pressure city water available if we don't go too far. And once we turn the faucet all the way open, we then have our water pump supplying us pressure and water from our water tank. It's a daily occurrence, or every other day, that we fill that fresh water tank if we're going to be using a lot for washing laundry. The sewer is fine. We don't have any backups or any weird smells or anything. And the electricity is fine. No problems there either. So this is basically the back of the park, deep into the park. And you can hear there's noise. Helicopters, there's a airport or a ride or something that goes on all the time. But okay, enough of this. Let's go riding around the park, showing you what it looks like. So here we are at the entrance, and this is what you're going to see whenever you come in. There is a guard gate, a shack down here. Don't worry about that. Just let him know if he does wave you down what you're here for. But you'll come in and you'll pull in over there for the registration, and then we will go from this point forward into the campground. So what you're seeing here is the registration, the office, the main office, and you'll pull into that parking lot and stay real close to these trees, but be careful not to hit the trees.
Once you check in at that office there, you're going to come down here and make a left. The reason is the rest of this is not this is not part of the RV camper. That's another housing development altogether. You can see they have putt-putt golf courses over here, and we're going to go left, and we're going to bring you into the clubhouse and the swimming pool. All that is here, the playground. It's nice. This is very nice. You can see it's very much a tropical feel, I guess you could say, with these old oaks. And again, putt-putt's off to the left. You got a seating area here. And the clubhouse, I think there's a couple video games in there, and that's pretty much it. I think there is a bigger part of the clubhouse, too, that you can go to. We're going to continue this way because this is where the dumpster is, just so you know where the dumpster's at. And I don't know if you can see, but off to the left here, that is the guard shack, or whatever you want to call it there. And it is private security. They do patrol the lot. They do drive through. Here's the dumpster here. This is where you put your trash in here. It's a compactor that's automatic. You don't have to do anything. Sorry about the wind. You got some, what I would assume is tennis courts over there. And then, of course, you have shuffleboard courts. This is mainly permanent residents all around this outside perimeter. Not a bad situation. I don't think that it's horrible places at all. They take very good care of them. Whenever you get a little bit further in the park, you have kind of seasonal campers that is a little bit different. Again, you can hear the helicopters. Here's one of the laundry facilities and shower houses. It's a nice look to it. It's kind of modern. And we will have Heidi go in here and get a couple of shots of what it looks like. In the meantime, I want you to see off in the distance, this is kind of what a lot of the permanent setups are, as far as what you can expect for residents that are here long-term in mobile homes. So again, Heidi's going to go check out the laundry room and get you some photos here. So we'll come back after that. So you saw the pictures Heidi got of the laundry room and the bathroom, and Heidi was kind to let me know to no hot water in there. Seems like that there's always something here. All these streets, they have a tendency to flood pretty hard whenever it rains. And again, some of the campsites, I just, you know, I feel weird about it. So it's not our thing. All the sites in the middle, for the most part, are grass. You may get a concrete pad. We don't have one at all. And it gets a little muddy. The other thing, again, water. There seems to always be water in the middle of the roads. Even after a few days of it raining, there's still water in the road. So I'm not real sure what's going on there, but I think it has to do with the way the drainage is set up. Again, I don't know what you're seeing as far as this perimeter, but you can kind of get an idea that there's a level of laxitude that they allow, which I don't necessarily agree with. The campsites that are in the middle, where we're at, again, this is an Encore Park, 1,000 Trails Encore Park. They did come by and mow, but not everybody has their sites mowed or taken care of underneath of their RVs. And with the grass, how fast it grows down here in Florida, after staying for, like in our case, 21 days, it's could be pretty rough as far as how much grass you have growing. So we're just passing our row. This is the row that we were at, or we still are at. And then we're going to go around. It's not a overly big campground. There are shower houses. I think there's 3 of them or 4 of them.
2 of them have laundry.
Okay, 2 of them have laundry. All these sites, again, just grass. And then again, you can kind of see the outside perimeter. It's kind of free for all. It's quiet enough. Everybody seems polite enough. It doesn't feel unsafe. It just feels as if maybe the rules aren't quite followed as much as other parks. Let's just say that. You can see all these rows in the middle here. And there's some really nice places. They do have cabins for sale down here. And what I mean is, we'll go past the cabins. They're just like little tiny homes, I guess you can say. But yeah, some of the places you can tell that have been here for a while, and I'm not real sure, you know, trailers and that, their condition and why. But here's another set of bathrooms, and it says there is no hot water, and it says the propane tank is empty. You would think that'd be something that they'd be able to take care of. But you can see here's the cabins for sale up front. Yeah, all these places are for sale. You can also rent them. And we're kind of back to where our site is. We'll go one more row and we'll head down that way. Again, some of the permanent places that have been here for quite some time. I mean, don't expect it to look like a campground. I'll have to say on the positives, again, it's relatively quiet except for the helicopter. You do have parking for your vehicle. They do offer picnic tables. Not everybody gets picnic tables, apparently. We've seen reviews and talk from people that they wanted a picnic table, but they didn't get a picnic table. Again, if you walk through the site, it feels relatively soft throughout. We've had to re-level the RV about 3 times just because it has sank from pushing down on the pads. I don't know. It's not our cup of tea, but there was a lot of people in here, and there are a decent amount of sites. We are in the end of May, the beginning of June, so you can imagine what it's like during the winter. Again, no problems with the sewer. The water pressure is really, really low, though, and the site is soft. So as far as staying in this park, our experience has been mixed. It does the job. It's close to a lot of stuff. The positive on this is you are so close. You go just ride our scooters out the gate. We've got grocery stores. We have food, places to eat. We have convenience stores. You have Old Town, which is just about a mile up the road. Again, rode our scooters on the sidewalk the whole way.
There's a lot of little shops.
There's tons to do here. Lots to do. So yeah, that's definitely a plus. So if you just want to park your RV here and not so much enjoy the campsite itself, by far, definitely do that. You can get away with quite a bit and have a lot of fun exploring. But if you just want to hang out at your site, this isn't going to be a place you're going to be happy to do that. Unless you have kids, unless you guys are running up to the pool every day. And the putt-putt golf course is probably one of the nicest ones we've seen. Yeah. Definitely. It is very nice. But that is our overall look on Sherwood Forest RV Resort. Again, this is an Encore Park with 1,000 Trails. And if you guys are thinking about a 1,000 Trails membership to where you can stay in this park along with 200 other for 21 nights and go park to park to park, the links are down in the description. And just choose if you want to do new, if you want to do used, and either one of those people that are down below can help you out. So for us, we're saying,
As always, we hope to see you out here. Bye.
Bye.